2 shots of vodka.
Yeah. You want direction, and I've got intentions for you. I've made some mistakes, babe, but just let me make it up to you. I think you've got what it takes to be mine. Don't let them throw you off, babe. We only running out of time. I think you're perfect. I think you're worth it. I think you've got something different. I've been searching. I think you're nervous. He's made you so mad. I think you should take a chance and show me that you can.
Yo, man, what it do, man? It's your boy Will Love, and this is it, man. This is it. This is the end of the year, end of the decade. 2 Shots of Vodka podcast. It is about to be a good one. It's about to be a fun one. We got a little celebration today, and I see everybody over here either stuffing their face or they filling the entry fee already. Today is all about everybody that's here that helped me 2 Shots of Vodka what it is. What we're going to do is basically get your shit off your chest, man. However you feeling, whatever you're going to do, what you're not going to do, what you're going to tolerate, all that other shit, the energy you want, the vibrations you want, you're going to come on this mic and you would not be judged. And that'll basically sum it up. I'm gonna go ahead and stop talking. So I'm gonna randomly pick somebody. Who I want to come first. Colors, come on. Yeah, come on. Yeah, you got my man Colors. He about to get. What's good, man?
Sure. What's up, Will?
You good?
Oh, totally tired. Great.
All right, man. So no pressure. Anything? Your first one up.
No pressure. First one though. Go ahead. You open it for Richard Pryor, but go ahead.
Yeah. Nobody be looking at him crazy.
Oh no. I'm used to this.
Yeah, man. So, Max, how was this decade to you?
Bittersweet. You know what I'm saying? Had some good moments, some bad moments. You know, as in life. Yeah, had a hell of a one yesterday.
Okay. All right, man. Well, you got the floor is yours, brother. You have 5 to 10 minutes, and go ahead and get it off your chest. Everything you feel and everything you want to say, and it's on you.
I'm just saying, basically, like, get to know somebody before you sit there and judge them or put something in their minds, and then what kills me when you sit with somebody and let them know what it is, and then somebody else comes and puts something else in their head, and all of a sudden it's like they got amnesia to what you said. It's like it's fucking pissed me off. Yeah. Oh, the kids here. Oh, I'm sorry. It pissed me off. It effing pissed me off. But yeah, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? The lying, the scheming, the backstabbing, all that. I want to go into 2020 with, without that. And I know it's like a wing and a prayer, but I would like to go into it without all that. And if you don't like to deal with somebody, just say, I'm good on that. And I keep it moving. I've had people in the past say, I'm good on coming on your show. Like, okay, I'm good on meeting the minds. Not as soon as they come back around, but that's not the story. Mm-hmm. But, you good on something, I'd rather hear that so I know where we stand from the jump, you know what I'm saying? So versus like wondering and you doing a little, I'm so busy, I'm going to get back with you. Like we all ain't busy. Come on, how long now? Mm-hmm. So it's just a lot of fakery, fuckery that I'm just tired of. I just want, unity. The fakery, the fuckery, double F's. Just tired of it. And just want some genuineness.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's where I'm at.
That's it? That's all?
Yeah,
the floor yours. You only been going for about 2 minutes. You can go.
I feel. That's the bottom line. It just sums up to that: the fakery and the fuckery. If we all come together, and like you said, maybe I always say that maybe it's gonna take somebody outside because everybody little circles and cliques. Like, oh, who's gonna be there? Like, I hate when people ask that. Why you just don't bring your ass on? Mm-hmm. Who gonna be there? Is this person gonna be there? I don't know. Is that person gonna be? I don't know. I don't know if I deal with them. Like, just it's like a job. Stay on the other side of the room. Don't stay down door. Head out and keep moving. Mm-hmm. Like, it's a lot of stupid shit. A lot of middle school, elementary elementary shit. That has to stop in 2020. I don't want no parts of it.
Yeah. All right. Well, and all right, let me ask you this too. 2020, the new decade, if you had to put one thing on your list, has to get done, has to take it to the next pinnacle, climb that mountain. What is it you want to do?
I want to make all these entities I'm a part of successful to me and my associates. Don't have to do nothing but the entities. They don't have to punch in no clock. We on our own time. Shout out to Jay Brown, who is doing that since 2013. He gets mad when I bring it up, but I love you. I appreciate it. I love the fact you quit Bosch and do studio and podcasts and audio shows since 2013. All you do is record artists and record podcasts. So I'm, you know what I'm saying, trying to get one of them entities, meeting in the mind, those that watch radio, those that watch TV, long time coming, whatever, whichever one, meeting the bosses, all, whatever, how we got to do it. So that's why I got my hands on so many pots as well. So whatever boat takes, let's go. And it's pretty much the same circle on all of them, so we're going to win.
All right. Well, that is our first round. Everybody give a round of applause for Carlos, man. Everybody give it up, man.
2 shots of soda.
Oh man, that was my man Carlos, man. We appreciate you. Is that it? You got anything else to say?
I mean, that's pretty much the gist of it. Keep doing your thing. I mean, ever since I met you, you've been genuine spirit. Keep doing your thing, man.
Appreciate it, man.
I can make it to, I'm gonna come support you, man.
100, man. 100. Well, other than that, why don't you go ahead and get you some more juice, man? I'm gonna call the next victim up here. Miss Bonet.
Yes, he color. I say the girl's gonna roast me because he put Bonnie.
Miss Bonet is an artist. And great spirit. That's just one thing I see on social media. So I do want to preference this with a small introduction. She has a great vibration, great spirit about her. When I see her online, because trust me, online you can get a lot of negativity real fast and make you log off. But she definitely puts out great energy. And other than that, I'm gonna stop talking and you have the mic and the floor is yours to go ahead and talk your shit.
Okay, so I'm gonna talk my shit. So I don't like when basically when you compliment other females and they don't they act like they don't notice you or like they took a seated or too bougie to say something back, and then they go on Facebook or social media and basically complain about how many haters they have. And then you try to show them the respect or the love, you know what I'm saying, of complimenting them. And then I feel I feel like that's fake. I don't like it. And also I feel like it's a lot of people who need to just pretty much be them. Like, I find being weird and being yourself is the best thing, because then people start to follow your wave if that's what you want. I'm not, that's what I'm saying. But I hate that. I really don't like that. I don't like to use the word hate, but I hate that with a passion, that women's put other women down, or you know what I'm saying, whatever. Another thing, I'm gonna talk my shit. Men's. Please don't approach me with what's up or little mama or stuff like that, because I'm a queen, and I find that pretty much the way you greet a woman is very important of how you first meet them. And don't fall in love so quickly. I had to learn not to put my heart on my sleeves. So I'm not gonna say I'm still not wearing my heart out there, but it's on my shoulder now. So that's something that I can't control. So over time, I'll know how to, have a tougher skin than what I have. But yes, other than that, let me see what else.
Take your time. You got the floor is yours.
Let me see. Yes, okay. That's another thing. I'm gonna talk about shit. Kids being disrespectful, cursing, showing money, doing all kind of like just ridiculous stuff. That's not cute at all. I hate it. That's another thing I hate. And I feel as though a lot of us as parents or mothers, Like what I tend to do with my 10-year-old. He like nice things, or whatever. But I also, before I reward him, I let him know what he's getting his reward for. I understand that they're supposed to have nice clothes and they're supposed to wear nice things and you're supposed to take care of them. That's all a part of that. But I feel as though if your child is failing, and you just send him to school to be a fashion show, but he's not smart, or he's not showing his grades, or he's not, on and up to being rewarded. Of course, everyday life you gotta take care of them, but explain to this. I feel like it's best that we explain to our sons, because it's hard out here for males, why they're getting things, why they shouldn't get things, and basically be truthful to them. Like tell them the truth about everything that's going on. A lot of times we was growing up in the house where our mother was keeping secrets and not telling us the truth. So I tell my 10, 8, and my 6-year-old the truth. And some people tend to say that it's making them grown. But I feel as though that I'm going to tell them the real instead of somebody else telling them. And things that I feel like is fake, whether whoever it is that's teaching them, I'm going to correct it. And I also teach my 10-year-old son that when I'm rewarding him for what he getting and then he's not doing the right thing, I take it away from him, because I don't want to spoil him and try to keep up with the Joneses, and then when I can't provide, or we go through ups and downs in life, he run to the streets. So I feel like if we teach our kids more about materialistic things, not so much about that. Stop sending them to school being a fashion show, or just saying that you take care of your kids because your kids look nice. That's a big thing for me. Big thing for me. Just as long as they clean, they being respectful, because you never know who they could bump into. Your parents, us as parents, we could leave any day, and they need to know to be respectful, because there might be somebody else who step up to the plate and have to be there for them. It could be a stranger. It don't matter who it is. So that's another one of my pet peeves. And another thing, some people are very uncomfortable with me, and I gotta say it. I'm gonna talk my shit. When I get around a lot of people, they're very uncomfortable with me because I'm an open book, and I feel like people are timid because they can't say the things that I'm not afraid to say. I'm not on a pedestal. I'm not bougie. I actually put myself in other people's shoes all the time, and it may backlash on me. But I'm just saying, be comfortable in your own skin, or whatever like that. But yeah, I'm an open book. I don't care. I'll tell you whatever, because there's a testimony behind it. It's supposed to be said so that other people can get on through with their life, or know that they're not the only one going through things, or however, good or bad. But yeah, I'm gonna talk my shit. Other than that, let's continue to be beautiful kings and queens, and we good.
Hey.
I'm done.
Hey, that was beautiful said, man. One thing you want to accomplish in this new decade we're about to go into. Go ahead, give it to us.
I'm gonna be honest. One thing I want to accomplish is continuing to find myself. That's very important right now. Like, I found myself, but self is everything. I feel like if you can just dominate yourself, then anything that you touch, anything that you say, it turns into gold. So that's what I'm at.
Hey, that's it, Dana boy, and that is that's inspiring, and we appreciate it. Y'all give it a round of applause one more time, man, for it, man. One time, man. That was beautiful. Getting low. That's hot. That's hot.
Oh, this yours. That's why. This is because I carry my headphones around the house.
That was beautiful, man. Let's see. Next up, let me get me. I ain't even take my entry fee. Hold on. Let me stop. All right, man. So let's see. Come on, man. Let's go. Swang. It ain't gonna be right now if you do it.
Swing.
My man Lucas Swing here, man. No need for an introduction, man. Already everybody in Charleston already know who you are, man. So, light-skinned ass nigga, man. Hey, man. Why don't you go ahead? You know what? Go ahead. Just jump straight into it, man. Go ahead.
Basically, for me, when I talk my shit, I wanna encourage. Like, I work with a lot of teenagers right now. getting them in the studio and stuff like that. And during that process, I've witnessed a lot of gang banging and a lot of street activity going on. I don't know if the communication is the problem, but what we have down here and the talent that we have here that I've seen at a young age, these kids are like between the ages of 13 to 17 or 18 years old, and these guys have bars. And the people who I'm basically screaming to right now, these kids, man, they got bars like out of the woodworks, but what's hindering them is their actions out in the streets. School is not a major factor for them. I don't know why it's not deemed as important to them, but that has to change effectively, like immediately. That has to change because these guys, like I just witnessed somebody get shot, and it was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like that, and they're a kid. You know what I'm saying? And that right there just shows me that things have to change. You have to if you can't walk down the street, humbly and just happily and don't have to carry no gun, and you trying to put in work in the street, it needs to be shown in a different light, you know what I'm saying? Like, I do understand that there's organizations out here, but I mean, I just would pray that the organizations, that the people who are at the top of the totem pole take the initiative to speak to these kids, to let them know that, hey, there's different ways to get money out here, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can still be a part of an organization and still make money the legitimate way and not have to, risk yourself. Because these artists, they want to be global, but they're in the street, and once you get that first felony, that passport is gone. And so what I'm trying to say is basically, like, for me, I'm going to be going to Germany here real soon to talk to some German record labels and stuff like that, because the German market is very profitable for the American artists. I really found that out. They pay twice as much as we do here. So why I'm saying that is you have to take your opportunities that are at hand. Like, we have a whole world to travel. You know what I'm saying? There's a whole world out here that we can go and visit and places and stuff like that. And we acting up in the streets and doing this, that, and the third is going to hinder us. It's going to hold us back from getting those opportunities. So that's something else that you want to think about in life is, as you go further, is like a chessboard game. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to make sure that your next move is right so that you can capitalize on the things that are in the future for you. And doing what you guys are doing out there is not going to work. I'm telling you. So that's my talking my shit. And then for what I want to accomplish in 2020, I want to gain a very big fan base out in South Africa and the Nigerian area. They have a lot of artists that are very humble, very genuine to the heart, like straight core to the heart. Something about them that I realize is that they actually still have kings out there. There are still kings out there that actually speak to the community, like people gather around them and they actually speak to the community about the knowledge and the history of where they actually came from. And that is beautiful. And to see that is something I want to be a part of too, to be able to witness stuff like that. Because like I said, I'm adopted. I don't know where I come from. But to have somebody that can sit in front of a crowd of people and let you know where you come from, that is humble. That is something that you can't break that. That's beautiful. So that's something I want to be a part of too. So being global, I would say. Being global. Yeah. Taking the brand around the world. Yes, sir. Okay. That's a bet, man. My boy Lucas Swing, man. Right. Y'all give it up for him, man. Y'all give it up for him, man. My guy. I need somebody to come turn this motherfucker. I mean, she set the mic on fire, but I need somebody to come set this motherfucker off. Jen.
I don't know if I'll be able to set the mic off.
I mean, you did the other night at the shit.
How y'all doing? Can I get my stuff in?
Yeah, go ahead, do your thing. Shit, we all about that. We waiting for Jen to come back, but she said she's going to.
No baby done open her stuff.
Huh?
No baby done open her stuff.
Oh Lordy. There it is. Go ahead, put it all up there. Let them see.
No, that's not moonshine. Oh.
No, this is for health. Health is wealth.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing?
What's up?
All right, I'm Jen. I'm the owner of Jen Infused Cakes. I'm based out of Utahville, South Carolina. I do a variety of dairy-based sweets, desserts, and non-dairy. So I do vegan and non-vegan desserts. And I also have healthy options. I do juices and I do smoothies. Thank you for your purchase. This is Pineapple Passion. It's $25 for the quart size jar, and the 12 ounces the 10 ounces is $12. So I'm like you gotta ask me a question type of person, and then I can kind of go. You were
going. Okay. How was the decade to you? What did you learn? How do you feel the decade has been to you as a whole?
This decade has been great. I was my family's from here, but I was raised in New York, and I moved here in 2006, right? So I came down here, and I didn't really know why I came down here. I just loved the country vibe more than the city vibe, right? And I just living here, I understood that I had to be more in tune with nature. I think that's why I started my healthy options, right? A lot of us are out of tune with nature. Mm-hmm. That explains why we're so upset, angry, ready to fight, gang banging, lack of, we have lack of love in our communities, our so-called black communities. You know what I'm saying? Because we're not in tune. We don't eat right. We don't, we don't meditate. We don't fast. We don't do any of that stuff. We don't really, no offense, ladies, I ain't trying to disrespect nobody because I'm a single mother as well. We don't respect our men. So we don't have unity in our community, and we never going to have unity if we can't come together with our men and show these children, what the future is supposed to look like. If they don't have nothing to look up to, then we're not doing our jobs. Okay? So it's a lot. That question right there is very.
You got the flow.
That question right there is very broad. I just learned a lot during this last decade that if it's not killing, raping, anything like that, it's a situation where it makes you uncomfortable. I don't think a lot of us are raised to understand a difference of what we know. So when we come across something that we're not prepared for, we call it, we get upset or we get angry because we don't know how to handle the situation. You know what I'm saying? You can handle anything if you deal with your spiritual self. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You can handle anything, anybody, anything. So when we get back into, our spiritual side, we can be able to do any and everything. We are far away from that, and we got to get back to that. I'm a strong believer in that. You know what I'm saying? So, anything else you want to ask me?
she need gasoline to keep going. What do you? I mean, guess what's the biggest thing you took from this decade?
The biggest thing I took from this decade is the realization that we are hurting as a people, and we don't realize that we're hurting as a people. We have mental illness, and we don't realize that we have it. We complain about Europeans. Sorry, not be funny. Like the Europeans having so much power, right? But we don't have anything set up for ourselves. So you cannot expect people to have their self set up and give you something. It doesn't work that way. You have to have your own shit together. But you know what I'm saying? You can't, that's like, this may be far-fetched, but you asking people for help is like, they're looking at you like, that's like somebody coming into your house, right? Where you pay your bills and your rent, and they coming in there like, oh, I want what's in your refrigerator. Mm-hmm. I want what you cook every Sunday, or you know what I'm saying? I want this, I want that. You're not gonna get respected. You have to man up and woman up and get your own. Because if you keep begging, that's all you're gonna look like to people, are beggars. You have to try to get your own. You have to learn self-reliance. I know there's jobs and stuff out there, but if this economy shut down, what do we have? Mm-hmm. Do y'all even know the real definition of money? You know what I'm saying? Do y'all know the definition between money and currency? You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, dive in there. Break it down there. Go ahead, because
You know what I'm
people
saying?
listening.
We haven't had any money circulating in America since, United States Corporation since 1913. Coins is the only money that we have. Dollar bills is not real. It's not real money. So this is a lot of stuff that I learned within this last decade. I've learned a lot of information, and where you lack, you cannot grow. You're never gonna grow. You don't hear other races of women and men talking about ain't no good black men out here, ain't no good white men out here, ain't no good Asian men out here. You don't hear that. We're the only ones that are at a divide, and we, instead of us pinpointing the finger at, oh, black women ain't sugar honey iced tea, black men ain't sugar honey iced tea, we have to find the common ground and work from there. We can't just keep pointing the finger and blaming white men, blaming other races of people. You have to blame yourself for what's going on in your community, your so-called community. You know what I'm saying? So we have to get back to studying, researching what we put in our bodies. You know what I'm saying? We have to take ourselves seriously. We can't just be half-assing out here all the time. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not going to be taken seriously. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I took from it. That we are hurting as a people and we need to heal. And you can heal by meditating every day. You can heal by walking. You can heal by writing, journaling. You can heal by so many different things. You can look up many things to heal. You know what I'm saying? You can have your little rose quartz with you, your tiger eyes and all that type of stuff to help you heal. You know what I'm saying? You have to cleanse. You know what I'm saying? You have to cleanse. You cannot just eat meat every single day. You have to work out. You have to come up with a regimen. You have to feel self-confidence in yourself. I live in a country, okay? So when I only have like 10 or 12 people that get the healthy options from me. I mean, you know, pork and beans and pork chops and all that type of stuff is like a daily meal down there. So when people come to me and ask me they want juicing, I feel like I'm making a change. That small little amount of people right there, to me, that's big change. You know what I'm saying? That means that they want to change. So when they see that you doing it, you have to put out what you want. You have to put out what you want from people. So if you're putting out that great karma, it's going to come back to you. And you have to be careful with whoever you get in prayer from and all this type of stuff, because everybody not praying for you. Some people praying against you. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing that I learned too in this generation, that you can't be so quick to like want to approach people, fight people, get upset with them because they think differently from you. You have to understand that when you come into, it's not that you better than anybody, but when you come into a spiritual alignment, you got to understand that they are not there yet. So it's just better to just chill, because you don't want to create more karma with someone because they're not where they're supposed to be at. Just meditate for your brother or sister that they'll get there one day, and that's that. But I love y'all. And I love you. I mean that. I love you. I love all my brothers and sisters. I don't care what color you are. But for my people specifically, I want y'all to understand that we have to get back into healing. We can't just freestyle it every day. You know what I'm saying? If you take off your clothes and you don't like what you see, that's low self-esteem. You got to work on that. If you take out the weave and the eyelashes on that stuff and you don't like to look in the mirror at yourself, that's low self-esteem. So you could be out here promoting all this, this, that, and the third, but if you don't like your natural state, nobody's going to like you. Nobody's going to love you. You can't invite love into your home. You can't invite a man to love you if you don't love yourself. You have to love yourself, and that's from inside out. You have to be vulnerable. You can't just be like, all men ain't shit because you got hurt. It's okay. We all hurt people trying to love. So we're gonna go through some things. We're gonna go through some things. So you have to understand that, okay, well, maybe he's broken, I'm broken, it's not gonna work. Okay, I learned, I gotta move on. You have to be vulnerable. We as women, we can't keep up this strong black woman demeanor. It doesn't do any justice for us at all. It doesn't. We are women at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So when you promoting this strong black woman facade to men, how you expect them to approach you? How you expect them to even respect you when you that way? So just get back to nature. I hope I don't talk over my
You good.
time.
You good. You good.
You know what I'm saying? So that's that on that. Any other question before I leave?
Yeah. What did you learn about yourself?
Oh God, you about to make me cry. Well, I learned that I was a insecure young girl that didn't know anything about life. I was 18 when I had my daughter, and from then all I knew was just how to survive and keep a roof over her head. That's all I knew, right? I didn't know anything about life. You know what I'm saying? I had traumatic parents, you know. My mom watching, I'm sorry, Mom, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I had my parents were toxic. And things didn't work out between me and my daughter's father. And I didn't understand at the time because that's all I seen. I just seen my mother doing what she had to do. I didn't understand that, you know, perhaps she was broken. So I just took that on from her. And I raised my daughter with the same type of strong, black, strong woman demeanor. So I learned that I had to heal in order for me to show my daughter how to be in her feminine self. I can't keep me in this tough macho chick and trying to raise a daughter. It's just not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? I also learned that I'm a dope ass chick. I also learned that I'm a dope ass baker, that I inherited from my grandmother and my mother. And I also learned that, okay, I cannot make everyone become vegan, vegetarian. So I try to please to all audiences, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I do have the dairy base, the vegan base, and the, you know, the juices and stuff like that. Because everybody has to, you know, everybody has to come into their alignment when they can come into it. So that's what I had to learn. And I just want to thank all the people that was there for me to help me to become into my alignment. And I want to thank myself. I want to thank the Most High. I want to thank people who don't like me. You know what I'm saying? People that love me. I just want to thank everybody because all these people shape you into who you are. And you have to take the criticism in order to grow. You cannot stop. And don't ever think that you're better than anybody. Don't ever think that anybody is better than you. Just understand that we all have, everybody's goal is 100. I don't know if this is going to make sense to everybody. Everybody's goal is 100, but not everybody going to use 50 and 50 to get there. Everybody got to use their own different numbers. Just be patient with people. Don't hate your brothers and sisters for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Love your parents. If your grandparents are around, sit down there and talk with them. Listen to them. Listen to what they got to say. Get your knowledge up. You know what I'm saying? Once you get your knowledge up, then you understand what's really going on out here. To my sisters out there, if y'all could, if you got young children, try to make amends with your kids' fathers. Don't wait until they get old to try to, you know, heal that shit. Especially if you got sons. Your sons need their fathers. They need their fathers. That's why we have so much, like Luca was talking about, you know what I'm saying, so much of this gang banging and stuff like that. You know, women, we are here to survive. So, you know, we're gonna tell our sons to that's not disrespect to the police, but you know, we're gonna tell our sons to just obey the police. You know, police come, just be quiet and silent. You know, you weakening the mental strength of your sons when you tell them that. To whereas our men are not gonna do that. They're gonna tell them to respect the police, but they're not gonna turn them in. They're not gonna make them mentally weak. And we as women, we deal with our emotional self for the most part, and that's what we pass on to our sons. And we wonder why we don't have a lot of men out here, because they don't have that proper male guidance in their life to show them how to be men. And this is not a disregard to women, because we do what we got to do, and y'all dope. If you don't have a choice and your baby father is whatever, I totally get it. But if you can, you know, make amends and try to have your son, if he's worth something, the father in the son's life, please do so, because it's needed.
Yes.
Wow.
2020, new decade. One thing you must and you will accomplish.
I must and I will accomplish change.
Right.
That's a must. I must and I will accomplish change within our communities. We have to get away from this whole black-white thing. You are a human being. You are not a color. You are a human being. We just cannot keep falling for this so-called race war. Because before you know it, nobody's going to be here left on this earth if we keep killing each other and hating each other for what? Because we have different skin complexions or whatever. We got to stop that. I'm about change. I'm about our communities being stronger when we get together. I don't know if we so much need a leader. You know what I'm saying? The leaders can be the people in the communities. You know what I'm saying? That can bring change. We can't expect a president that's dealing with 50 million, 11 people. I don't know if you know about that South Carolina term. 50,000, 11 people to try to, you know what I'm
Not
saying?
familiar with that one.
Cater to your neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? It takes the people in the neighborhood to bring real life change. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I'm at. I don't really talk a lot about that. I'm kind of like I'm a rather like action than talk person. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know why my energy keeps shifting over there to you. I'm sorry, sweetheart, if I feel when I'm looking at you, it's like I could talk. Not just, take away from anybody else. So thank you. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I'm about change. Because if we don't change now, like, we're not going to see anything different in the future. We're going to keep on with the same, we need them to help us. We need this, we need that. Everything that you need is within inside yourself. You can promote that change. You don't need all these higher-ups. You know what I'm saying? We don't need to be having our children looking up to people outside of their parents per se as a role model. You're supposed to be your child's biggest role model. You know what I'm saying? All the children around, you're supposed to be their biggest role model. Not Beyonce, not Jay-Z, not, you know what I'm saying? Like, no. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what those people had to do to get where they at. But your kids can look at you and say, you know what? Well, my father had this. He had a farm, or my mom had a salon. My dad had a truck, whatever. You know what I'm saying? They could look up to you as a role model versus everything that they see on the media. So 2020 and on is about change. It also, I don't know if y'all know about spiritual alignment, but it's also fours, right? You need 4 for stability, right? You can't drive a car on 3 wheels. So 2020 has to be about stability and getting your shit together, because you don't have a choice to, because the number says it for you. You're going to be on that 4. So you got that stability, go with it. Any obstacles that you come across, thank the Most High for it, because it's making you stronger for whatever's about to come next in your life. That's that.
Man, y'all fucking give it up, man.
Gin Infused Cakes, y'all can check me out on
Yeah, plug it all
social
in.
media, Gin Infused Cakes, and my daughter, I'm old school. My daughter just set up an Instagram for me, so check me out. Get my followers up. All right, love y'all. Peace.
Love you too. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's what I was talking about. I said somebody. Lord. Woo. Boy. All right, I can't let nobody go right exactly after that one. So for all my podcast listeners out there, we're going to take a quick break. We're gonna do our thing. We're gonna give out something. Let's try to get the, let's try to get it going. So y'all go ahead and listen to this music, and we'll be right back.
To my side, come vibe on my side, be mine on my side. Come wine pon my side. I think you're perfect, I think you're worth it, I think you've got something different I've been searching. I think you're nervous, he's made you so mad. I think you should take a chance and show me that you can.
All right, man, we all back with 2 Shots of Vodka, 2019 in a Decade Rant. It's been fun so far, and we had our first winner, Miss Jen. She won our first game. She has a nice little gift bag. Everybody clap it up for her. All right. The next person I'm gonna call up here is my brother from another mother. We look alike, yeah. My man Nick. Come on up here, man. Yo, get on up here. What's up, man?
Not much, man. How you doing, man?
Every time I see you, like you grow an inch, man.
Grow an inch, man. You're shrinking over there, man. All that working out. See you on Instagram. Okay.
Yeah, man. For everybody that don't know, this my best friend, man. Ever since I moved up here, it's my brother from another mother. We do everything together, and just overall a good guy. Other than that, we got some people joining us. We got my sister Octavia. Tori, what's going on? What's up, man? Here go your entry fee right here. Yeah. I'll go. You already know we ain't playing no games, you know. If y'all want to help yourself, the refreshments and food in the back. If y'all guys want to go back there, help yourself. So Nick, we're gonna go ahead and get started with you, brother. Go ahead and the decade, man. Go ahead, talk about it, man.
I'm kind of like Jim, man. I need some questions.
So,
I ain't got much. I'm simple.
Yeah. How was this past decade to you?
Had some ups and downs, man. Got married earlier in the decade, now getting a divorce, you know. Other than that, ain't really much going on personally.
Yeah. What did you learn about yourself this past decade?
We gonna learn to focus more on myself, you know, grow as a person, figure out who I am and what I like to do, you know. Haven't really figured that out till like the past few months.
Okay.
So I'm looking forward to the next decade too, just growing.
Okay. By the way, y'all, he's a very simple, short guy. He's not gonna give us much, about probably another 30 seconds.
I do got one thing, man.
What's up?
On Instagram, I see all this crap. White people in this war they got on folding white tables, man. They always be jumping off stuff and crashing on these tables and destroying them, man. I don't understand it. I don't get it.
Well, I think correct me if I'm wrong. I just saw Lizzo jump off a table. Was that?
Right.
Oh my god. I didn't see that one. I didn't see that too.
Was that Lizzo?
White people doing it.
Okay. But white people just jumping off the tables?
Yeah, man. Tailgates, all that.
Well, I mean, hey, we didn't join y'all because Lizzo jumping on tables too, so it's black people too, man. So I think everybody was heavily influenced by WWF. I don't fucking.
I haven't seen that one. I gotta see it.
A goal, something you want to accomplish. This new decade, something you must accomplish.
The new decade, man. 10 years, probably. Have a family.
Okay.
In the next decade, yeah. Try to be a family man eventually, you know.
Okay. How many kids you want? I never asked you that.
Probably at least 2.
At least 2?
Yeah.
Okay. You want as many as me?
No. Sorry, man.
I tried it.
Ain't got the energy.
Anything else you want to tell the people? Anything else? Something bothering you? Anything?
No.
He been like this since I met him.
Yeah.
We've been working in like 115 degree attics, and this dude would just like, I'd be pissed off, ready to go home. He's just sitting up there, just wiring up an air conditioner. I'm cool, man.
Just kind of laying down, just sweating.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't pass out.
Yeah.
Wake me up, man. That's what it is. My sign? Cancer.
What was that face? What did that mean?
What you got about that?
That probably explains it. They're kind of like reserved.
Oh yeah, he's very reserved.
I'm a pretty shy guy.
Yeah, I don't know why. Anything else you want to talk about? Anybody? Any friends? Anybody did you wrong? Did I do anything to you in this past decade or something you've been?
Oh, we got one in common. Start watching.
Yeah, we do.
You knew where that was going.
Yeah.
You got one? I saw him at the Harris Theater the other day.
Yeah.
You know, So goofy looking at.
Yeah, man, we had a trio, man. We had another friend that basically just got to get his life together, man. Sometimes I'm one of those guys, and I'm very outspoken, especially with the people around me in my circle. I don't talk a lot as far as like maybe on social media or not, but when I'm with my inner circle or some friends, I just try to keep it 100. And people always think that because I'm so boisterous when I'm talking that I'm trying to be aggressive, but it's just me being passionate. And I want for all my friends to just to be successful. And I also, by me being a little bit older than him and our other ex-friend, was just kind of watching my blueprint. Don't make the same mistakes I did. It's kind of stupid when you just watching somebody. That's why I try to tell all the young cats or whatnot, man. I just try to, like, anything I see somebody's doing that can possibly lead you in a way that I win. I'm gonna be a thorough guy. I'm gonna try to tell you, like, nah, that's not cool. Don't do that, whatnot. But then too, you gotta let people learn that we all get the same lessons, just a different time, man. But other than that, anything else, man? I mean, he got a new relationship, blooming good. Yeah. Y'all straight?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, but other than that, this is my guy Nick. If y'all need some, y'all grandma, grandpa, y'all AC going out, y'all call him and he'll get it done for y'all the correct way, for a decent price too, because we know especially with summertime, probably get ready to roll around real quickly. That shit get real expensive or whatnot. And other than that, that's it. You good?
That's it. I'm good, man.
All right, man. Y'all give it up for Nick, man. Fucking gave me 120 seconds of fucking material. Next up, I want to get my guy Zach up here, man. Y'all give it up for my guy Zach, man. Zach would be the guy behind the lens of a lot of future photos we'll be doing together, young cat. Other than that, man, I can't even say decade. You was like, what, 10?
Yeah, man, I'm only 23. Just turned 23 like on the 11th. So I was 13 years old, skateboarding, middle school, a decade ago. Really just found photography, bought my camera less than a year. Not any later than a year ago. Okay. Picked up the lens and just started shooting, man, and life's crazy where it brings you, Picked up my camera right after I got a really long breakup with a girl for like 5 years. So I was in like a really dark place, and photography really helped me see the beauty in life and, find my passion. And I love it, man. Starting videography in 2020, starting the podcast thing. Yeah. Hoping it's a good year, man. Not much to really reflect on in the last decade besides just growing, becoming a man. I'm really happy where I'm at now. I didn't think I would be where I'm at today by any means. I never thought I'd be going to school, finishing up my last year at Trident. Hopefully gonna go to CFC, move downtown next year. Lots of big dreams, 2020, dreams I never even thought of a year ago. So it's just crazy to, see where I'm at now. I never thought it would be like this in a million years.
Elizabeth, what did you learn about yourself? You say within, in this last decade, even you still being young, what are you learning about yourself?
Man, to just stay strong, follow your dreams, and always believe in yourself and stay positive, because I've always dealt with mental health issues. My mom's always dealt with mental health issues. I battled depression, anxiety, OCD. There's tough days and there's good days, man. And you just gotta stay true to yourself. Remember what your mission is. Remember who you're doing it for. My dad is a great dad. My mom is an amazing mom. And all I want to do one day is have a great family and be a great dad. And that's all I want to do is support my family one day. And that's why I get up and grind, why I work 9 to 5, why I always got my camera in my hand, why I fall asleep on my laptop with my cat next to me most nights, you know what I mean? Like, you just gotta do what you gotta do. And any people my age, younger, older, watching it, looking, thinking you can't do it, just fucking do it, man. Because, I never thought, I never even thought I'd be going to school because I thought I was too old to do it. And that's a joke. You're never too old to do anything.
Yeah.
That's definitely one thing I've learned over the last year, or last decade, year. Just, stay true to yourself, believe in your dreams, no matter how big or how small you can do it.
That's facts, man. That's facts. Going into this new decade, man. Go ahead. What's your goals, man? What's one big thing you want to accomplish?
Small time, big goal is I want to get front city paper, Charleston City paper cover. I want to get that. I don't want a feature. I'd appreciate a feature, but I'm going to get front cover. I want to get this podcast rolling. I want to get shit rolling with you, Those are basically my big goals is just, paper and keep it rolling. I want to get some videos done for people. I want to get this podcast rolling and just keep things on the path, man. I'm not even 10% at where I want to be at now, so I just can't imagine where I'll be at a year from now with the work I'm putting in.
That's a bet, man. Y'all give it up for Zach, man. Give it up.
I appreciate you for having me, man.
No problem, brother.
Shaky voice, I usually don't do this stuff.
You're in a safe zone. Everybody around here got love for you, man, and support and support you. So, bro, thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
Coming through. All right, y'all ready to play another game? Y'all ready to play another game? Y'all look like y'all got traumatized from the first game. Shit.
What you got now?
All right, man. So we're gonna take a little break and we're gonna play our second game podcast. So sorry y'all can't join us, but we'll be right back.
2 shots of vodka.
Yo, man, we are back here, and we're winding down. Here. I'm gonna call to the front of the congregation my boy Tori. He's still making his drink. He try getting a little sample. Well, Octavia, you wanna come to the mic?
Sure.
Let him make his. We have Miss Octavia, big sis. Yeah. Everybody give her a round of applause. You good?
I'm good.
The past decade. Go ahead. Everything that's bothering you, everything you want to say to somebody, something. Go ahead, get it off your chest. The floor is yours, Queen.
The past decade. We got enough time for that?
Let's roll.
Oh man, I just want to say, I'm gonna say this to myself because a lot of things happen probably as a result of me giving permission. So I'm gonna say for me, to myself, for speaking on the past decade, to stand my ground, respect myself, my spirituality, my journey, my becomingness, if that's even a word, and not let anybody, I won't say don't wonder, but don't explain that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because I found myself in the last decade doing that, and I ain't doing that no more. You know what I'm saying? And even more recently, it's like, it's like how the norm, and no disrespect to anybody's spiritual path or whatever like that, but it's like, just respect, respect each person's walk, journey, whatever. You know what I'm saying? We all different. We all have a purpose, different purposes, and just, if everybody respect each other, it wouldn't be no time for explanations and disrespect and things like that. So that's all I got to say.
Okay. What did you learn about yourself this past decade?
What did I learn about myself?
Mm-hmm.
What did I learn about myself? To just give zero fucks. You know what I'm saying? Just do it. Don't worry about nothing.
just do it. Be free, and let everything else fall where they're made. So yeah.
New decade, 2020. One thing you have, two must accomplish. What is it?
I'm sorry, say that again. I'm sorry, it's the vodka. It's the vodka.
That's cool. What must you accomplish
Oh, what must I accomplish?
this new decade?
Completeness. I must accomplish that.
Break that down a little bit.
I have too many unfinished projects going on that I need to wrap up.
Love it.
You know what I'm saying? It's just, I start and I stop. And I start and stop because it's like maybe one project doesn't demand so much of me where there's another that does. And so I'll put more focus on one and then don't have time to revisit the last or the other. So that's my word for 2020 is to complete or completeness.
Okay. Anything else you want to leave off? Anybody else out there you got want to diss? Anybody you want to show some love to? Something? Anything you want to say?
I want to show love to everybody who's shown love to me this year. This has been a really bittersweet year. So I've had a lot of support, a lot of real and raw individuals who is just about that, just growth and they want you to shine just like they shine. So I'm gonna give a shout out to Candace Pringle.
Right?
Okay. Circle. Okay. I'm gonna give a shout out to. I'm gonna give a shout out to my girl Maisha. I'm gonna give a shout out to her.
Maisha Rush.
Yeah. Maisha Rush. And Miss Kim Bowman.
All right.
And everybody else who's had a hand in that support. And I cannot leave out my husband, Tory Banks.
Yes, indeed.
That support, that love, that listening ear. That probably got tired of hearing everything I had to say. But he's been that rock. So yeah, that's my shout out for 2019.
That's what's up. Everybody give a applause, man. Thank you so much. And we're gonna flip it over to her king now, my man Tory, man. What's up, bro? You good?
Yeah.
All right, man.
Good.
This decade, man. This last 10 years, man. Anything you want to get off your chest? How you feel about anything, man? Go ahead. How was this decade? In a nutshell for you, man. Go ahead. The floor is yours, brother.
Past 10 years, it's been rough. I lost a lot of close family members, so yeah, it's been a real rough decade for me. But thing I want to get off of my chest is to the young ones, these teenagers. They need to slow down and just enjoy being a kid and stop being in a rush to grow up. They out here doing grown folk things, but still and still expect the parents to baby them. Mm-hmm. It's like, if you want to be grown or you want to be a child, you can't. The world ain't gonna let you do both. You know what I'm saying? So we were just talking this morning about their lack of respect for the elders. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's just, I would like for them just to slow down and just take it easy while they can. While everything is being handed to them, while they don't have to go out and get it on their own, just enjoy that moment of being a kid and know that it's not the end of the world, Things we just trying to prepare them for that world because it's a cold, harsh world that ain't gonna give a fuck about them,
Mm-hmm.
So just slow down.
Too bad. That's too bad. What did you learn about yourself as a man these last 10 years?
My ability to keep it moving. Like I said, I had a lot of close family members the past, and you just gotta keep on moving. My mother passed 2010. My little sister passed 2017. My oldest boy passed 2019, the beginning of this year. So it's just got to keep on moving forward, you know. And even though it's tough, it's necessary. I still got other people depending on me, you know. So yeah.
New decade, 2020. What is something that is on the checklist or agenda that you will get accomplished by any means?
More travel.
Yeah.
More travel, you know. Just seeing different things, you know, enjoying different things. I want to learn about more cultures, you know. Get outside the boundaries of the United States.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Travel.
Yeah.
I'm with that. Ain't nothing wrong with seeing new shit. I'll tell you that much, man. Well, y'all give my guy Tori a round of applause, man. I really appreciate you. Appreciate you, brother. All right, last but not least, matter of fact, where's that little one? Where's that? What Kimberly at? Tell her come here. She thinks she's slick. What we knowing? What you know? Oh, what happened? You come sit down. There you go. Where you go? Come on, you can have a seat. There you go.
Okay. Can I have a chewy?
You can help yourself. It's for everybody.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Cool. Do I have to put these on?
You don't have to, but if you want to.
Okay. I'm gonna be rebellious. Hello, everyone.
We have the boss in charge.
I'm okay.
She's the little person with a lot of fight.
I like to fight.
She likes to fight. Miss Kimberly Bowman. Go ahead, get it.
No alcohol.
I'm sorry. Everybody, please, can we get around? Just kick us all out for being ungrateful. All right, the floor is yours. Get it off your chest about this decade, how you feel, anybody did anything to you, love, everything. Go ahead.
Well, this decade has been pretty good. I gotta talk closer.
Yeah.
It's been pretty good. I started off the decade graduating from high school, and I'm ending the decade running my business full time. So that's good.
Yes.
Okay, Carlos. But it's been a very interesting decade. It's my first decade as an adult. Came out alive, survived. But I think it was pretty good. I learned a lot. I feel like I'm a different person. I feel like I'm still learning a lot, still growing. And this year itself has been an eye-opener when it comes to things I'm learning about myself, things I'm learning about, the people that, I work with, that I'm friends with, that I'm related to. And yeah, it's just been good. A lot of bad stuff happened, but I ain't gonna put nobody on the spot or anything like that. But those bad things are just opportunities for you to learn.
Yeah.
So that's how I look at those things. So, I'm appreciative of the bad stuff that happened. I'm appreciative of the mistakes that I made. I'm appreciative of all of the everything. And yeah, I'm just happy to be going into another decade.
All right. So, what did you learn about yourself this decade?
That I am a very resourceful person. If adversity is in my way, I will definitely find or figure out a way to be able to get past it or get through it or just set everything on fire and keep going forward somehow. So, but yeah, I feel like I've learned that I'm very resourceful. I'm very passionate when it comes to, the things the dreams that I have, the things that I have. I'm passionate on behalf of other people. So even when it comes to
to like, you know, friends and, you know, clients and people that I work with, the things that they're doing, you know, I try to put forth a good effort to support them in those efforts as well. And yeah, I'm just still crazy ass girl in 2010. So yeah, man. So
all right, so new decade, new year. Something on your list. What you want to accomplish?
New decade, I would say just, you know, continuing down this path of world domination and, you know, just trying to be more creative, coming out with more ways to think smarter, not harder. And yeah, just continuing to share the Exquisite brand with the world and providing opportunities for people, creating platforms for people as well, you know, because I'm very big on that. Because when I first got started, didn't nobody give me a platform, didn't nobody show me no love, you know, still don't get that, but it's cool because I have my own shit. So, but yeah, you know, just continuing to help people in any way that I can. So yeah, you know, I'm getting kind of old. You young people just got it. So no. I'm 27.
Yeah, I know you were right.
I feel old. That's just what this decade has done to me. It's made me old.
Do you have any leaving notes? Anything you want to leave with the room or with the 1,000 listeners is going to hear this?
With the rum or the room?
Rum.
Oh, that was kind of geeky of you. Look at you.
Oh no! Don't do. Oh no! No.
He's coming over to the dark side. But as far as lessons, I would just tell anybody just to be patient with yourself. Be patient with, you know, be patient with yourself, number one, because, you know, sometimes you got to go through some shit in order to really get where you want to be. You know, if you think about it or if you dream about it, you know, it is possible to make it happen because Donald Trump is president. So I feel that anything is possible. Anything is possible. If that man can be president, then anybody can do anything. So don't ever think that nothing's too crazy, that anything is impossible, because I used to think that all this stuff was impossible, but now it's happening. So yeah.
Everybody give
what the fuck was that noise?
Give her Rhonda.
Sorry, like.
Thank you so much. You can go back into hibernation like you always
okay.
do.
Y'all just kicking me off. Oh, okay. It's okay. I'm going to go get a beverage anyway. Yay!
Once again, y'all give it up for Kimberly, man. Y'all do, man. I will say this, without her, a lot of the shit wouldn't be popping off, and I do appreciate her, you know, just reaching out and helping me, you know, with the seed that I have for 2 shots of vodka and, you know, flip side of the coin, and just supporting everybody with everything they got going on. So you can't, I personally feel like you can't go around town and, you know, say, you ever heard of Exquisite? And they be like, oh, no, somebody heard about it, you know, just like somebody heard about everything you guys got going on. All right. I'm gonna let my queen come to the mic. Come on.
Hey y'all.
You was talking all that shit inside. You was like, fuck them niggas, B. I'm about to go in on these niggas. About to tell these niggas the fuck I feel.
You hear it all. You hear it all.
Well, we've been together, you know, a very small portion of the decade, but before that, why don't you go ahead and why don't you tell everybody what you think, what you're thankful for, and you know just how the decade was to you and all the other good shit.
Well, yes, you're right. We've only been together at the end of this decade, but that's where most of my appreciation and knowledge came from. The end of this decade, the beginning of that decade, I was just still ripping and running, still young and everything. But I've learned that I knew my worth but I didn't know my worth until, till someone is there to show you. So you came into my life and you showed me that I am actually worth what I say I am. It takes a strong man, a king, to let a queen know that, she knows her worth, but I'm gonna show you a step up, and you done that for me. I also want to get off my chest about my queens, my females, my black women. I love y'all, but we need to come together. This girl could be selling lip gloss. This girl could be selling hair. This other girl could be selling lashes. This other girl could be selling hair and lashes. We need to support everyone. If I feel like if we came together, if a lot of us came together, we could take over some shit. Mm-hmm. But everybody has their own agenda, and it's just sad because we could have shopping centers around here. We could have places that is just, you see nothing but our people, but we got to get out of that, she selling the same thing I selling, or, I don't mess with her, she not in my circle, so I'm not going to help her. I just think that us women, we just really need to help each other. On the flip side of that, black businesses, I don't mind supporting black businesses. I love black businesses. I love putting my money in a black person's hand. I don't mind putting it in, another's hand, but I rather help my people. Y'all have your people picked. Some of these businesses out here got their people picked, and I don't think y'all should do that. I think that's fine that y'all set your prices. Us black people buy those items for that price. Do not be looking for a deal. If you can't afford it, you need to wait on a sale, because I'm sure he or she will come out with a sale. Christmas, Easter, Columbus Day, they'll come out with a sale, and then you buy their product. But don't come to their establishment, their business, and expect for you to get a discount. Pay these prices. These people have these businesses to take care of them and their family. You don't go on Walmart and say, "Hey, can I get a deal?" You don't go on Walmart. You go in Walmart and you pay that price. So do that for your people. Just take care of your people. Everybody. Just support your business. There's sometimes where I don't go to a black-owned nail shop. I go to the nail shop on the corner, but I make sure I support. So if I go to the nail shop on the corner, I'm buying a nail polish from my sister, So I just want to say, I just wanted to get that off my chest, is to just support, just continue to support. We got 3 business endeavors that we wanna do in this decade. So, I support you, you support me. We got a lot of work to do. We're busy. We're gonna be busy this year and this decade, because I want to get my bartending business off the ground. We want to get our food truck off the ground, and then we want to get our t-shirt line off the ground. So
and the podcast off the ground, and the acting off the ground, and the music
we're very
off the
busy.
ground.
We're busy. So we just want y'all to support us as much as we love to support you guys. And I just want to say thank you to his friends, his people. Y'all don't really know much of the background, but he came here, and he had no one. He had his sister, one family member, and then y'all came into his life, and he is very happy. He loves doing what he does, and it's because of y'all. It's because of y'all that he gets up every day and writes on his calendar where he has to go support what he has to do. So I appreciate y'all, because that's a happy guy, happy gal, happy home. So I just want to say thank you for that. But you got something else you want to ask?
Yeah. What did you learn about yourself this past decade?
I did, like I said earlier, I really know my worth now, but I learned that I could take care of myself. I could when I say that, I wasn't happy with my weight, and I wasn't happy with how I was feeling, and it was, it was like shunned upon or not cool to get healthy or to eat a better way. And we're vegetarians. I call myself a pesco vegetarian because I still include fish sometimes in my meals. But now it's starting to be the norm. There's vegan aisles and stuff like that. There's vegan restaurants and stuff. And it was always looked, people look the other way when they say I want to eat vegetables all day or something like that. So I knew, I learned that I could be healthy with myself. I'm much happier. I feel way better than I did. I still have a ways to go, but just taking care of myself and just being a better mom for my two boys, and being a true girlfriend. Actually, I was dating dudes, and I was just dating dudes, but now it's a purpose, and now it means something. So I've learned a lot about making sure Will Love is taken care of the right way, and that's it. Like I just learned how to do better for myself. And it takes a lot.
Anything you got? Anything you want to make sure you accomplish this new decade? One thing. To get in this bag. Like I love money. I love money. He'll tell you I love to shop. I buy unnecessary things all the time. Don't get it fucked up, y'all. She's the bargain shop out this fucking where she would.
I buy a lot, but catch me at the clearance rack, okay? Yeah. I'm not afraid to say I don't buy anything retail price unless I'm supporting a business. I don't buy anything retail price because it's always gonna go on sale. So
she will wait.
That's what I do. I'll wait. I got it in my cart somewhere. Got it on layaway somewhere. But I do get what I want. So I just want to finish school and start making my money, and hopefully make a business out of that. If that's what is in my path, to make a business out of that as well.
All right. Well, thank you so much. Everybody give a round of applause for my queen. We got Miss Jessica coming to the mic. You dig? She got to move on liquid, and they got another one.
What's up, y'all? What's up? How you doing, Will?
What's up, man?
What's good?
This decade, give it to us.
Well, first, let me say this. This is what I came here for. Mm-hmm. This is what I got excited for.
Let's go.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right. Body Rock Dance Group, Those to Watch Radio, Meeting of the Minds podcast, Meeting of the Bosses podcast, www.weonradio.com, www.toexposeyou.com, Those to Watch TV, Mix Fits podcast, Assistant to Colors of Long Time Coming Entertainment, Rock Fame Media. I'm a dancer, I'm a choreographer, I'm a senior instructor for Tipsy Twerk. I do Body Language 101, and I'm a host. If you pretend you don't know me, you're lying, okay? I'm sick of people pretending like I don't do nothing around the city worth a damn. I promote all of you guys free all the time. All these platforms, you've seen your face on before, and I do it out of love. I don't do it for a payback. I don't do it for a shout out. But when you on purpose play me in public, that's when I'm about to say something in public. I never asked for the thank you. I never asked for the praise, you feel me? I think that as independent artists, I thought that it was amazing that there was a whole platform beyond the big industry that lived and was growing. I enjoyed the music. I became fans of a lot of you guys. You guys are in rotation on my playlist. I go to New York and blast your stuff in a club. I'll be passing y'all songs on emails to DJs and shit like that. Everywhere I go, when I teach in Georgia, when I teach in North Carolina, everywhere I go, I take Charleston with me. And I'm real sick of everybody saying that Rock Fame's a fucking hater. Excuse me, y'all. But since 2015, I've been on the scene. I've been running with you guys. I've interviewed most of Charleston. Ain't nobody that ain't been on Those to Watch Radio. Even Will been on Those to Watch Radio, my nigga. Listen, we honestly, we highlight and we promote and we do it selflessly, okay? The meeting of the minds. That's already that's not a question. You know what I mean? Everybody that come through, I show nothing but love. I'm excited to see you every month. You feel me? Friends, I'm not chasing you no more. It's a done deal with that. I used to do that all the time. I used to put myself on a pedestal depending on where you felt I needed to be. You feel me? If you thought I was popping that day, I used to feel good about myself that day. You didn't talk to me that day, I used to get in my feelings about it. I don't know more. I'm not gonna beg you to stay. I know I'm a dope person. I have my own flock of people that, you know, definitely roll and grows with me. You feel me? I don't need to chase any more friendships. If you're toxic for me, then I'm gonna let you go. If I'm toxic for you, kick my ass to the curb. We don't need that type of energy in our life. And if I'm not for you, I'm not for you, but don't pretend. I'm sick of you coming up to me, smiling in my face, and I'm genuinely giving you my love. And then I turn around. Listen, I'm gonna say this on my live and on the show. I hear everything. So for anybody who thought you got away with saying some shit behind my back, I'm gonna tell you right now, I heard it. I'm just grown enough not to say nothing about it. And if it wasn't to my face, I didn't think it was important enough to even address. Okay? So at the end of the day, I'm not chasing for friendships. Love. Listen, I'm not gonna force anybody to tell me what the fuck to do with my heart. Okay? I understand that some choices, you know, you look stupid in front of certain people. Certain choices that you make is not going to be very popular. But at the end of the day, it's what makes you happy and it's what keeps you afloat and keeps your spiritual, you know, energy together. You know what I mean? I love who I love. My heart is where I'm at. You know what I mean? I've been forced into relationships before, you know, to the point where, you know, we were together, it don't work no more, but they're paying for everything. So like, you need to love me because I'm paying for this. No. You're not going to control my heart no more. I'm not doing that no more. I'm going to love freely and I'm going to love who I love and I'm going to do it out loud next year. I've been, you know, in my feelings about a lot of stuff this year and I kept a lot of stuff to myself because, listen, the one phrase that I heard all year was behave, Rock Fame. Don't say that, Rock Fame. Chill, Rock Fame. Listen, I'm from I don't know if this is a culture thing here. I know in New York, the first person I find out who has a problem with me is the person that has a problem with me. Okay? I never kept nothing to myself. I always thought it was good to get it out in the open, whether it ended good or bad. It's better that we left that in that corner, you feel me, and walked away from it, as long as we had a resolution afterward. Business. I'm not going to stop. I'm going to shoot for the stars. I got so many entities that I'm trying to build right now. And once again, this is for everybody else. My platforms is for everybody else. You feel me? So if I succeed, you succeed. You know what I mean? So I'm sorry, I'm hot. That drink got me hot. Passing my tissue. It's on the floor. My bad. I just need something to wipe my face real quick. But yeah, as far as that, as far as business, I'm not going to do business with anybody that I feel that I don't mesh with anymore. I understand people always said, you know, you got to take the personal, you know, the business route, the professional route, and work for, you know, get the job done and just move on. No, because my business is my baby. I'm not working for nobody else's clock, so I don't have to take anything from you. It's my business. So if I feel I don't mess with you spiritually and I feel that we're not connecting, then I'm not going to do anything with you, because at the end of the day, that's just going to lead to a bunch of problems that I had in the beginning of this year. I left that shit in the beginning of this year and they need to stay there. I'm never dealing with that again. I'm never dealing with the side hating. I'm never dealing with me outrightly showing my love and me looking stupid, because as soon as I turn around, that's the one right there. That's the bitch right there. Like, I got that all year long. You know how sickening that is? And then to not be able to say nothing because I was told to chill because I'm representing a brand or whatnot. even business. I'm not dealing with it this year. I'm going to do everything out of love because that's where I started with. And I kind of got sideways when the hate started coming and I started to let it affect me. I remember calling Colors one day because I felt that I was being excluded out of the last network that Those to Watch Radio was on, and I felt that the network lead was gunning for me, and I cried because this man said that I never supported him. Y'all can go back on my page 2 years in a row. It's always www.blank because you get no more promotion from me, bruh. All right. So like, but the thing is like, you know, I blasted my page no matter how I felt about him. You feel me? Because I didn't like the guy. And I'm gonna keep it real, I just didn't like him. But professionally, I supported him. Everybody knew. Everywhere I went, I pushed and promoted because that was the team. I wasn't thinking about myself and my personal feelings. The team was good with the network. So I was being a team player. I will never do that again. I'll never compromise myself. I'm so sorry, Colors, and I'm sorry to Jay that I even put y'all through that. You feel me? I will never ever again. Yeah, I mean, that it doesn't matter. Like, you know, these guys actually held my hand throughout this whole thing when it came, and we're being honest, right?
Yeah.
We're being honest. It was a choice for the network to even keep us, to keep the show, or for them to let me go and them continue on to the show. And I love Colors and Jade till this day for choosing me. You feel me? They didn't have to. I was actually offering to leave the network because they were already on something good. See, I thought the network was bomb. You feel me? Just because I didn't like the guy, I thought what he was doing was everything. So when it came to the choice of choosing between the network and the show, I wanted them to win. So I took myself out of something I was passionate about. And the fact that they turned around and chose me, I do appreciate you guys. And look, a year later, we're nominated for awards again. You feel me? Full circle again. We're on a new network again. We number one on our network again. You feel me? And that's because we stuck together and y'all chose me. Yes, that's what we're here for and that's what we need to do. You feel me? As far as my dancing, I'm gonna address this one more time. I don't steal choreography. Y'all don't know about this, but this was a big thing. I had a dancer on Body Rock Dance Group that told everybody on Facebook that I was stealing choreography. Baby, I'm an award-winning choreographer. I'm an Independent Tone Award winner for 2018, and I'm going for it for this year. And I'm nominated for 2 more. I don't have to steal anything from nobody. I've been dancing since I was 7 years old. YMCA, Boys and Girls Club, Bad Academy, Alvin Ailey. You can go down the list all up until Charleston. I'm trained. I don't need to compete against a hair flipper. Okay, I dance. All right, I don't need that, and I don't like the disrespect of my work. You feel me? That was a major video for me. You know, I don't know. You know, D Love. You know, shouts to D Love. You know, my condolences to you. You know what I mean? But that was a major ticket for Body Rock. We got on her video. Y'all can catch the video. D Love, Take Your Time. It's on YouTube. Dope song, dope artist. Everything was awesome. M3, shouts to you guys. You know, and you know that video turned out to be one of my biggest accomplishments and my greatest fail. But it turned out to be something great after that too, because after that there was a lot of hate, a lot of talking, a lot of going back and forth. My work succeeded all that mouth. You feel me? I had people on my team that was like, you know, listen, I don't believe her. I don't believe anything she said because I stayed quiet. I didn't defend myself. You feel me? But when I started to defend myself, all of a sudden I was being the crazy New York chick. Like, oh, she from the Bronx. You know, she acting stupid. Look at her, da-da-da-da-da, and all the other stuff. I was like, it's not even about me being in New York. It's like, you know, that's like, you know, somebody else with 2 shots of Henny talking about some Will stole my shit. What the fuck? What do you mean? Like, I was here first. You changed the name, bitch. Like, what are you doing? Like, you know, and all the other stuff. But basically, between friends, business, and my love life, I'm leaving all the grievances in 2019. I'm taking all positive energy into 2020. I'm not taking nobody's bull. Expect me to address everything immediately. I'm sorry. Listen, I'm gonna take some of your advice. All the peace, you know, pass it on. I'm not but that peaceful. Okay, I've been peaceful this year. Okay, that's what I've been doing, and it hasn't been working. I'm gonna be brave. That's what it is. I'm gonna be brave, and I'm gonna stand up for myself. I know how to talk. I do not have to argue. I don't have to call you out your name. I don't have to knock your crown off to check you. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Because there's a way to be checked and lift and uplift somebody at the same time. You feel me? So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep my heart, you know, big. Hopefully I get a new boo next year. I've been single since 2017. This is a problem.
You gotta say that prayer Sierra said.
Listen, I got plenty of snipers shooting for me. I just got to choose one to shoot me. That's all. But yeah, that's about it. Sorry, I've been thinking about this and all of this since you told me about it. And I was like, this is the perfect opportunity for me to get out publicly. Oh, let me give some flowers while I'm here. Okay, PD, the CEO, I'm giving you your flowers today. If it wasn't for you, I would have never broke into Those to Watch Radio. If it wasn't for your promotion and the things that you did for the show, I would have never stepped out, whether where the show is now, you know what I mean, or not. If it wasn't for you and having a show on that platform, I would not be here right now, and I appreciate you, okay? Acacia Weldon, a.k.a. Mahogany Darkberry, listen, you taught me that I need to not try to run in somebody else's lane. I needed to run in my own lane next to you. You feel me? I gave you too much of my attention, and it was used to bring me down. And, you know, I appreciate you for that, for teaching me that, not to, you know, to pick and choose who I give my energy to. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, we met for a reason. You took off after Those to Watch Radio, after you were part of Body Rock. I'm happy that we were able to launch you into something great. You feel me? You on So Exquisite now. You know what I mean? You got your own show. You're a model. You're a host. You're doing amazing work. You feel me? I see you. I don't care if nobody, you know, tells you that you're doing amazing. I'm telling you right now that you're growing, and I see you, sis, and you keep doing your thing. You feel me? Anybody else that I ever had an issue with, just let's love each other and just move on, because I want to work with you, because whether you working with me or not, you always gonna be working with me. I got too much shit going on. You always gonna cross my path. So we need to go ahead and leave everything that we had bad in the past. And if I did anything to you, I did suffer from depression. I do suffer from depression, and it kicks me in my ass. I've cried to him. I've cried to many of my friends plenty of times, but I'm never going to use that as an anchor to keep me still anymore. I used to use it as a crutch, you know, for the pity party. Never again. Never again. I grow from that, and I get strength from that. And with my friends, you know what I mean, and my team, especially Body Rock, shouts to Prince, Uniqua, and Lena. You know, Body Rock Dance Group has been a great, you know, family for me, as well as Those Who Watch Radio. Henry, my baby father, listen, I gotta leave this in 2019 too. Listen, I love you. Sorry for being an ass. I love you to death, and I thank you for all your help. With he's a great father, and I have to appreciate that, because not many people get that. I have to say that it's not common. No offense to you guys, but like, you know, if you're not with the mother, sometimes it's hard to co-parent and be adults about it, like completely straight through, you know. And I'm just happy that he actually took the time and worked with me and let me continue pursuing my passion while he's helping me raise our daughter. You know what I mean? And I appreciate you, Will. I do appreciate you for your show and your platform. I like what you're doing. I love the background playing. I'm not a front camera person. I'm in the background all the time. So, you know, me seeing you, being a fan of what you do behind that mic, you know what I mean? People might not care that much, but I'm there too. So I'm a fan of this. You know what I mean? And I appreciate that. Like, you definitely bring out the good in people. And I noticed it by even watching your past episodes and stuff like that. I think you're dope. You're well articulated and you talk well, and I appreciate you for that.
Thank you.
Definitely great representation, epitome of a good, you know, media and, you know, man, all itself. Definitely.
Y'all give it up. Y'all give it up, man. God damn it. Woo. She been holding that one, and she was locked in, loaded, man.
I've been hot. I've been drinking. I've been hot, and then I had the nerve to wear a whole sweater dress. Shout out to Charlie.
That was Jessica, Ms. Rock fame,
yes,
man.
You catch me.
Once again, y'all give her another round of applause, man. One more. All right, is that everybody? That's everybody this time? That's everybody this time? That's everybody. Okay. All right, man. Last but not least, I guess I go, and I'm definitely not gonna hold y'all too much longer. I do wanna go down my list of people. For one is Guy, Natalia, DJ, Damari, Kyla, Aubrey, Zayden, Jace, and King. Reason why? 7. All right. 7 is lucky. The reason why I get up and I do what I do, all right? All I ever wanted to do was be a creator and create and make everything enjoyable again. All right, we got a lot of shit going on. I can dive into it for a long time, but I'm one of them dudes. I'm just about that action, man. I just want to do it. I want everybody to win. All right, we as long as we support each other, and like I said, if it takes somebody coming 737 miles from New Orleans, Louisiana to Charleston to come pull everybody together to do it, fuck it. Put it on my back, you dig? And we gonna and we gonna roll. I thank y'all for just for y'all presence, just for y'all coming and speaking y'all truth, just for y'all coming on the past episodes and just having a transparent conversation, because you can't you get people here and there go to faking and shit like that, but like now y'all came and y'all was honest, y'all was real, and like I said, all I can do my biggest gift is just to keep growing and keep pushing and keep setting keep setting the tone and keep raising the bar. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm about to be 30 years old next year, man. So it's just a start, So I want to keep pushing, and everything like my girl said. We're doing a lot, and I can't stop, If I gotta be a poster child to take the shots and all this shit, that's fine. As long as y'all get to where y'all need to go. I appreciate all the love and support. I know y'all, when y'all see me out, I'm one of them reserved dudes. Y'all don't see me, I really just be chilling and everything. But I just want to let y'all know face to face, and y'all here fuck all that online shit. I appreciate y'all. Every like, every repost, every share, every fucking thing. Just even y'all taking the time to listen. Because I remember, 10 years ago, I couldn't even get 4 players on SoundCloud. Now, I get thousands of people to listen. That's just because I do it because I love it. Right. And, I do want to tell, since I'm big in this music community, I just want, speak a little piece to the artists out there, man. Do it for the music, man. All right? Leave all that extra shit behind. Like, for real. It ain't about having the biggest chain. It ain't about having your pants off your ass. It ain't about... I said it all. My shirt said it. My shirt said, you rap about money, cars, clothes, hoes, but what else? I'm just being honest, bro. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not one of them guys that I don't really talk. I just put out the content and I let the world have it, and y'all do with it as y'all may. But I'm just letting y'all know this is a fair warning to all these artists. Y'all gonna have to start rapping next year, like for real. Because we gotta, because y'all remember, man, even from the old days to now, man, like music was, it made us feel good. It's always nostalgic. One thing we always gonna stick to is something nostalgic. Something, it could be something we eat, something we listen to, always gonna, just stick with us and remind us like that good time. It's always that song, it's always that food, it's always that person that's gonna remind us of a nostalgic time. And that's just what I'm trying to do with the music. I'm just trying to make it fun and enjoyable again. And then I'm gonna be transparent, I'm gonna be honest, because somebody has to hold me accountable for the shit I'm saying, whether it's on this podcast or whether it's on the music. And I don't want nobody gonna come check me about some shit that I ain't about. You dig? So you rappers out there, man, y'all make sure y'all put 110%, man. Leave all the extra shit behind. Stop worrying about who ain't supporting you. Worry about who the fuck is supporting you. You dig? And I tell niggas all the time, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. All right? So you need to sit there. You need to go back to the drawing board. And if it's not fucking working, you need to sit back and you just need to redo it again. It don't mean you fail. Just keep doing it. Just keep pushing it. You know what I'm saying? Turn them 5 fans into 10. Turn that 10 into 15. That's how I turned my 10 into thousands. That's how this podcast jumped off. Because for one, I prayed to God on it. I made a plan. And I just did it. He ain't gonna hand you nothing on a silver platter. You gotta go work, And we all ain't gotta agree with each other, but we gotta respect each other at the end of the day. All right? So I ain't gotta agree with your music. I may not do a feature with you or whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna respect what you're doing because you're doing it. Because it take a lot of courage, a lot of strength to do the things that we do, I think that's basically it. I mean, just my friends that's here, Nick, everybody that's in my life, that's in my circle, some new friends. It's just crazy. Just 2 years ago, I mean, I I was doing 85 in the Dodge Dart, you know, to the side of the United States. And I didn't know what was on the other side. You know, all I knew was I just wanted better for my kids. That was it. And I wasn't getting it back home. I just drove here, and I mean, it's just been an ascension ever since. And I really appreciate everybody I met. And I wouldn't change this path for nothing. I love it. I'm here to help anybody any type of way I possibly can. And like I said, just I'm always gonna stay grounded. Ain't never gonna change and shit like that. And you know, one day I'm gonna have a party like Diddy. I will host a party like Diddy. It's gonna be big as a motherfucker. And all y'all gonna be there. All right. So yeah, we're gonna have the different type of grilled cheese sandwiches and all of that other shit with the fancy salt. All right. And y'all gonna be sitting up there, and we all gonna live it up, and we all gonna live a good life. All right, man. So with I guess on that note, let me say thank y'all for listening. Stay 10 toes down. If you got 9, stand on those and keep moving. Well, whoever you doing, whatever you doing, do it and them because you love it. All right, it's well love with 2 shots of vodka, and we are out, man.
Your friends tell you I'm the one, and I'm hoping you listen. I don't listen if they praying or they sneak dissing. I got the black sword for the battle of the sexes. You my next girl, don't ever act like my exes. Your phone face up, I trust those are good texts. Mine's face down, cause bullshit can bring us down. Avant with the wine, helping me to read your mind. Room 309, baby, here's the card for you. You love this, you love that, this where the real at. Morning time, you got my sweater, Vicky's under that. Here's my number, make it ring when you unpack. And don't front on me, cause I'ma take care of you back.
Perfect. I think you're worth it. I think you've got something different. I've been searching. I think you're nervous. He's made you so mad. I think you should take a chance and show me that you can. Come through to my side. Come vibe on my side. Be mine on my side. Come wine upon my side. I think you're perfect. I think you're worth it. I think you've got something different. I've been searching. I think you're nervous. He's made you so